this place going crazy, man. It make even like sane people will figure out what's going on. Everybody's talking about the same thing. It's kind of hard to avoid certain things, like stupid stuff. But it's good to not have much time to think about stuff. I'm just glad to get a minute to sit down. Just don't eat. I was going to cook for them too. I think sometimes people just like to cook. I'm about to clean it up though. Hey, if you want that, you better come get it. I'll put it in a bowl. See, I can tell you, this is what it's about. This is what it's about. And I'm just going to tell you, I call all you sons of a guns out. If you have sense enough to keep what's given to you, you know, the thing about it, if you want to give up your ticket, hey, but you try to get somebody in there that's going to take their ticket. You don't mind it. You're going to take my ticket too. No. See, you become the enemy. Because I'll be supporting. I don't care. Who you are. Leave me alone. I just don't understand. And the thing about it, here's my honest, and I think any rational person is their thought. People that do lean a little bit conservative fiscally or like in money, and I think everybody does. Everybody wants to save $1 or wants what they want. Everybody has their addictions too and their wants, but everybody just wants to do everything. But the conservative, whatever that side is called over there, that gets put out, I want you to know, I'm not part of that group. The one that's getting put out. No. For a blip, late 15, 16, for a blip, that lasted not many weeks because I investigated and I'm like, no, made it. See, there's a. Everybody may have lines, but I have litmus test. And I don't even have to have them. I can't help it. It's just that it. And maybe you do too. But you know what I'm thinking? That other side that's like the left of the left, I think there's there too. I think there's plenty of them too. They'd be like, well, okay, but there's all this left that's being put out that maybe if the people more right might see that, they don't want to be portrayed with some of that extreme that either. See, it's a game and they're all, see, but you know, here's the thing. Everybody needs to follow their heart, and that's the thing. And if you just can follow your heart and sleep good at night by yourself, whatever, and honestly do it, then it don't matter. You can walk away from anybody, anything, and be happy. If you're true to yourself. But, you know, so what everybody thinks is they think. But I'm going to think what I think. You're going to think what you think. I saw your face as I sent it out of commonplace into red somewhere in space. I suspended till I know there's a chance you care. Hey, there's got to be some And, did it? Drinking this stuff all day. I think it's my 16th cup. Oh man, coffee. I don't think it's working. Feedback. Take my hand, I'm in paradise, all lost in one paradise. If I stare, starry eyes, danger, paradise for those who stand beside me at you. I saw you fully as I ascended out commonplace into the red, somewhere in space, hang suspended till I know there's a chance you can bread of paradise. Don't send me doctor's bed from all I gotta practice that later. I take smoke break. This is question 13, back here way back here on page 230. Whether or no subjects are more obnoxious to a king than clients to patrons and servants to masters, because the patron cannot be the client's judge, but some superior magistrate must judge both. And the slave had no refuge against his master, but only flight. And the king doth confer infinite greater benefits on the subjects than the master doth on the slave, because he exposes his life, pleasure, ease, credit, and all for the safety of his subjects. Answer 1. It is denied for to draw the case to fathers and lords in respect of children and vassals. The reason why sons, clients, vassals can neither formally judge nor judiciously punish fathers, patrons, lords, and masters, though never so tyrannous, is a moral impotency or a political incongruity, because these relations of patron and client, fathers and children, are supposed to be in a community in which are rulers and judges above the father and son, the patron and the client, but there is no physical incongruity that the politic inferior punish the superior. If we suppose there were no judges on the earth, and no relation but patron and client, and because for the father to destroy the children is a troubling of the harmony of nature and the highest degree of violence, but for one violence of self-defense, and that most just through contrary to nature, must be a remedy against another violence. But in a kingdom there is no political ruler above both king and people, and therefore, though nature have not formally appointed the political relation of a king rather than many governors and subjects, yet hath nature appointed a court and tribunal of necessity, in which the people may, by innocent violence, repress the unjust violence and an injuring prince, so as the people injured in the matter of self-defense may be their own judge. 2. I wonder that any should teach that oppressed slaves had of old no refuge against the tyranny of masters, but only flight. For 1. The law expressly saith that they might not only fly, but also change masters, which we all know was a great damage to the master, to whom the servant was as good as money in the purse. 2. I have demonstrated before, by the law of the nature, and out of divers learned jurists, that all inferiors may defend themselves by opposing violence against unjust violence, to say nothing that unanswerably I have proved that the kingdom is superior to the king. 3. It is true, as the scriptures say, he that giveth a greater benefit layeth the foundation of a greater obligation. But 1. If benefit be compared with benefit, it is disputable if a king give a greater benefit than an earthly father, to whom under God the Son is debtor for life and being. If we regard the compensation of enmity, honor, and riches that the people putteth upon the king, but I utterly deny that a power to act tyrannous acts, if any benefit or obligation that the people in reason can lay upon their prince, as a compensation or hire for his great pains he taketh in his royal watchtower, I judge it no benefit, but a great hurt, damage, and an ill of nature, both to king and people, that the people should give to their prince any power to destroy themselves, and therefore that people do reverence and honor the prince most, whom lay strongest chains and iron fetters on them, that he cannot tyrannize. Good book. Question 13. Gotta go to bed. Do it all again. I don't know. Sounds like F. For me. When you find romance on your menu, what difference would that make?